Aries, something extraordinary is aligning on November 7th, 2025. A day written in the stars as your cosmic turning point. This isn't just another astrological transit. It's the day your entire destiny recalibrates. You'll feel it in your heartbeat, in sudden clarity, in the way the world seems to slow down and whisper, now. If you've been fighting battles alone, waiting for recognition, or wondering when life will finally reward your effort, the universe has circled this date for you. Stay with me until the end, because I'm about to reveal 4 fated signs that prove this day will transform your reality, your relationships, and your soul forever. 1. The Cosmic Crossroads. Aries steps into divine timing. For months, Aries, you've felt the tension building. It's been subtle yet undeniable, that restless sense that something monumental has been gathering beneath the surface of your life. The delays, the detours, the doors that slammed shut in your face, none of it was random. The universe wasn't blocking you, it was training you. Every obstacle has been a part of your divine calibration, a cosmic fine-tuning of your soul so that when your moment arrives, you would be ready to meet it with both strength and wisdom. And now, that moment is here. November 7th, 2025, marks what astrologers call a cosmic crossroads, a rare energetic intersection where Mars, your ruling planet, forms a sacred alignment with the moon's node of fate. This is no ordinary transit. It's the instant where your destiny stops being a distant concept and starts becoming your lived reality. You'll feel this energy like an electrical pulse in your body, a sharp awareness that something is shifting in the unseen. Suddenly, what once felt confusing will start to make perfect sense. The people who exited your life will seem divinely timed, not accidental. The opportunities that once appeared out of reach will circle back, now perfectly aligned with who you've become. Imagine the universe spreading out a massive map before you and saying, here, this is where all the detours were leading. Astrologically, this alignment is the merging of free will and fate, a sacred collaboration between what you choose and what the universe has always chosen for you. You've walked through fire to reach this moment, Aries. Every setback was preparation for clarity. Every heartbreak was strengthening your discernment. Every rejection was redirecting you toward divine alignment. On November 7th, you'll notice synchronicities firing off like cosmic fireworks. Numbers repeating, 1111, 222, 555. Sudden déjà vu. Dreams that feel like prophecies. Messages from unexpected sources. An email that changes your plans. A call that reopens an old connection, or a sudden intuition so strong you can't ignore it. These are not coincidences. They're breadcrumbs from the universe guiding you through the intersection of timelines. Spiritually, this is your timeline correction. For years, you've been in survival mode, reacting to life, pushing against resistance, trying to make things happen through sheer force of will. But this energy asks for something higher. It invites you into alignment, where your energy moves first and matter follows. This day reminds you that destiny is not something outside of you. It's something you co-create. The universe isn't deciding your fate, it's reflecting it. Every courageous action you take on November 7th becomes amplified, multiplied, and mirrored back as opportunity. Every choice rooted in fear, doubt, or hesitation will feel instantly heavy, like walking through water. Because Mars is your ruler, this alignment reawakens your life force, that unstoppable fire that makes Aries the pioneer of the zodiac. You might feel bursts of motivation, sudden inspiration, or even physical restlessness. Don't resist it. This isn't anxiety, it's activation. The cosmos is charging you with new creative power. Use that energy wisely. Don't scatter it. Don't rush blindly. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing what's meant. The difference between impulsive motion and divinely guided action will be everything. If you move from alignment, from inner clarity, you'll witness miracles unfold faster than logic can explain. On this day, inaction equals delay, but aligned action equals quantum leap. So listen closely to your intuition, even if it contradicts logic. If something within says, go now, go. If it whispers, wait, trust that too. The universe is speaking in subtle sensations, guiding you toward your breakthrough. You might notice one specific fated moment, a decision point where two timelines seem to exist at once. Maybe it's a job offer, a confession, or a sudden chance to revisit an old dream. You'll feel an invisible pull toward one direction. That's not fear, it's recognition. Your higher self already knows which road leads home. The energy of November 7th is not about luck. It's about alignment, meeting readiness. The universe rewards the brave, and Aries, you've been courageous enough to walk through darkness without losing your spark. That is why the cosmic gate now opens for you. When the energy peaks, pause and affirm, I step into the path meant for me. I trust divine timing and I move with purpose. This declaration aligns your vibration with destiny itself. Your soul didn't come here to wander aimlessly. It came to ignite timelines. You are the first spark of every collective awakening. When you move, others follow. When you trust your calling, the world reorganizes itself around your courage. So Aries, on November 7th, when the air feels charged, when the signs appear too perfectly timed to ignore, know this: you are standing at your cosmic crossroads. And for the first time, both destiny and free will point to the same direction. Forward. You no longer have to chase what's yours, because on this day, the mountain finally moves for you. 2. The mirror event, what you see is what you've become. After the cosmic crossroads comes the mirror event, a sacred moment when the universe begins to reflect back to you everything that you've become, everything that you've healed, and yes, everything that still needs to be released. November 7th carries this reflection energy at full intensity. It's as if the cosmos holds up a divine mirror and says, look closely, Aries. This is who you are now. This day may feel emotionally charged, not because something is going wrong, but because the veil between your inner world and outer world dissolves. Conversations that seem casual could trigger deep truths. People you encounter, whether briefly or meaningfully, may act as mirrors showing you your own light or your lingering shadows. You might meet someone who reminds you of your past, the old version of you that lived through pain, fear, or self-doubt. That person isn't here to reopen wounds. They appear to show you how far you've come. Notice how you react. Do you still feel the old hurt, or do you respond with compassion and peace? Your reaction reveals the depth of your transformation. At the same time, you could also encounter someone who reflects your higher self, your potential, your wisdom, your strength. These mirror souls may cross your path to remind you of what you're capable of. Their energy feels familiar, like home, yet elevated, a preview of your next level. They arrive as living confirmations that your vibration has shifted. This is the Aries Mirror Portal, a rare energetic window where your vibration becomes your reality almost instantly. Your thoughts, emotions, and words act like codes that shape what you see around you. Think a thought of gratitude, and something beautiful shows up as validation. Feel resentment, and you might immediately encounter tension. The feedback loop is that fast. That's why during this phase, your awareness is your greatest protection. Speak only what aligns with your highest self. Visualize outcomes that empower you. Surround yourself with people who expand, not drain, your spirit. The universe is recording your vibration in real time, turning it into tangible manifestations faster than ever before. For many Aries souls, this mirror energy brings long-awaited confirmation. Maybe a job offer or creative opportunity lands in your lap, validating years of effort. Perhaps a person returns, not for closure, but to show that you've evolved beyond the version of yourself who once waited for their approval. It's the universe saying, see, you've rewritten your reflection. But for others, the mirror may bring closure, a final ending to a karmic cycle. If something falls apart around this day, don't cling. The break isn't punishment, it's graduation. The lesson has been mastered. The chapter has no more pages left to read. The universe is clearing your field so your new reflection can fully emerge. Either way, it's a divine gift. Because the mirror only shows truth when you're ready to face it without fear. And Aries, you are finally ready. You no longer need validation from the outside world. You no longer need to prove your worth or chase love that feels one-sided. The old identity, the fighter, the chaser, the one who had to win to feel seen, is dissolving before your eyes. In its place rises the architect of light, the Aries who leads through embodiment, not effort. This version of you doesn't seek alignment. It creates it. You no longer fight the current, you are the current. Every action becomes intentional. Every word carries creative power. Every boundary you hold is an act of divine respect for your energy. The mirror event is your reminder that manifestation isn't about control, it's about reflection. Your life reflects not what you wish for, but what you believe yourself to be. On November 7th, that truth becomes crystal clear. The world around you bends to match your vibration. So stand tall in your reflection, Aries. When you look into the mirror of your life on this fated day, you won't see the warrior battling to survive. You'll see the soul who learned that peace is the ultimate power. You'll see the leader, the light bearer, the divine pioneer you were always meant to become. And in that moment, when your reflection and your reality finally merge, you'll realize the truth. The universe was never testing you. It was teaching you to recognize yourself in every mirror it sent. 3. The frequency flip from force to flow. Here's where the energy of November 7th becomes truly mystical. This is the point where the universe stops asking you to fight and starts inviting you to flow. Spiritual mystics call this moment the frequency flip. The exact vibration shift where your energy transitions from pushing to attracting, from striving to allowing, from force to flow. For Aries, this is nothing short of revolutionary. You've spent lifetimes as the warrior, bold, fiery, unstoppable. You've charged ahead when others hesitated, fought battles no one else dared to face, and carved paths through sheer determination. That raw courage is your greatest gift. But this portal is teaching you something higher. True mastery isn't in constant motion. It's in magnetic stillness. The energy of November 7th teaches that alignment outpaces effort. You'll begin to see how things fall into place the moment you stop chasing them. The job opportunity that once felt blocked suddenly opens. The person you've been waiting to hear from calls the moment you detach emotionally. The creative idea that seemed stuck suddenly downloads in full clarity the second you stop forcing it. This isn't coincidence, it's frequency intelligence. The universe moves faster when you stop interfering with how it wants to bless you. You'll realize that control, as powerful as it once felt, was never real strength. It was resistance in disguise. And now, you're ready to evolve beyond it. This portal teaches empowered receptivity. It's not passive energy, it's divine awareness. You're not waiting for miracles. You're preparing the energetic space for them to land. You understand that true power doesn't need to shout to be heard. It simply radiates. When you reach this frequency, your very presence begins to alter rooms, relationships, and results. People start responding to your peace instead of your pressure. life begins to rearrange itself to match your vibration. Your calm becomes your currency, and your confidence, your magnet. Astrologically, Jupiter's energy expands your 10th house of recognition, purpose, and success around this date. This alignment symbolizes public reward after private growth. Visibility increases, leadership opportunities emerge, and creative breakthroughs surface seemingly out of nowhere. But unlike your past achievements, these wins won't come from struggle. They'll arrive because you stop fighting the current. The universe is now rewarding you for mastering the balance between effort and ease. You're learning that intention, not intensity, drives destiny. On a deeper level, this energetic upgrade is rewiring your nervous system. Where anxiety once controlled your momentum, peace now directs your pace. You may notice physical sensations of release, a spontaneous deep breath, tingling in your chest, or even tears of calm relief. That's your body exhaling decades of fight mode. As you surrender into this flow, synchronicities begin to multiply. You'll attract allies instead of adversaries, people who complement your light, not compete with it. New opportunities will magnetize toward you because your energy finally feels safe, grounded, and open to receive. This is also when your manifestation field expands exponentially. Because when your vibration matches faith instead of fear, the universe accelerates everything in your favor. Sudden progress, unexpected financial flow, or long-awaited acknowledgement may appear, not as surprises, but as reflections of your inner alignment. Spiritually, this shift represents your soul's graduation. The fighter archetype within you is transforming into the light leader, the one who inspires not through struggle, but through serenity. This is your rebirth into leadership through vibration. You lead simply by being who you are, not by proving who you should be. From this day forward, Aries, your energy becomes your strategy. No more forcing outcomes or over-explaining your worth. You've learned that what belongs to you finds you the moment you stand still in truth. And here's the most beautiful realization of all. Your destiny never needed to be chased. It's been orbiting around you this entire time, waiting for permission to land. So breathe. Let the fire soften into light. Let control melt into trust. Because from November 7th onward, peace becomes your new superpower. And everything you were once running toward begins running toward you. 4. The Destiny Merge. Becoming the chosen version of you. Every spiritual journey reaches a sacred merging point, a divine moment when all the fragmented parts of who you were align into who you were always meant to be. For Aries, that moment arrives on November 7th, 2025. This is the Destiny Merge, the cosmic convergence where your higher self and human self finally unify in purpose. It's the moment when your earthly path syncs perfectly with your soul's original blueprint. For months, perhaps even years, you've been in an energetic purge. You've shed layers of yourself that once felt safe, but no longer fit your purpose. Old jobs, limiting beliefs, relationships that drained instead of nourished, and habits that kept your light dimmed. These weren't losses, they were refinements. Each ending was the universe chiseling away at what wasn't you so that your true self could finally emerge. And now, that transformation reaches completion. It's as if your soul is downloading its final upgrade, the last code of your divine software, and whispering gently, "You're ready to live as me." When this integration happens, you may feel it physically. There's a sensation of expansion, like your spirit has outgrown the old shell. Time may feel distorted, hours passing in minutes, or déjà vu moments that make you question whether you're walking through destiny or memory. You may find yourself suddenly overwhelmed with emotion. Not sadness or joy, but pure gratitude without reason. These are all symptoms of integration. Your body and soul synchronizing into one radiant vibration. Astrologically, this powerful alignment is amplified by Venus harmonizing with Pluto, a celestial conversation that symbolizes rebirth through self-value. Pluto, the planet of transformation, joins forces with Venus, the planet of love, abundance, and worth. Together, they activate your creator code, the frequency that allows you to manifest through alignment instead of effort. You'll begin to notice a new law of reality taking hold. The more authentic you are, the more abundance flows. The more you honor your boundaries, the faster blessings arrive. Your vibration becomes magnetic because you finally stop negotiating your light. You no longer dim yourself to be understood. You radiate to be recognized by those meant to see you. This is also the moment when the chosen one's frequency fully anchors. You'll begin crossing paths with members of your soul tribe, people who speak your truth without words, who understand your energy instantly, and who remind you that you are never walking this path alone. These souls aren't random. They're part of your divine network, the team you agreed to reunite with before incarnating. Together, you're rebuilding a new energetic grid on Earth, a network of light that will guide humanity through the next awakening phase. From this point forward, your path is no longer about surviving. It's about serving. You've transcended the lessons of struggle and entered the realm of purpose. You were chosen to lead, to teach, to inspire, to blaze trails through your authenticity. You're not meant to blend in anymore. You're meant to be seen. And on November 7th, 2025, the universe doesn't just bless you, it crowns you. Every heartbreak, every delay, every detour that once felt cruel now reveals itself as sacred preparation. Those trials weren't punishments, they were polishing processes, refining your soul into diamond clarity. You've been forged in divine fire so that when this day arrived, you could carry the vibration of unshakable truth. You no longer wear your scars as wounds, you wear them as armor of light. But it's not armor for defense anymore, it's armor that radiates. Proof that light not only survives the dark, it transforms it. From here, Aries, you live as your chosen version. You're no longer the seeker, you're the signal. The architect of your destiny, the warrior who learned peace. When the clock turns on November 7th, take a deep breath and affirm, I merge with my highest self. I live as my divine truth. I walk in destiny, and as you say it, feel the merge complete. Feel the weight lift, feel the light stabilize, because this is it. The day your higher self steps fully into your human life. And from this moment on, the world will no longer just see Aries, the fighter. It will witness Aries, the divine architect of light. The moment the fire becomes light. Aries, if you felt lost, overlooked, or uncertain this year, remember, every storm was a rehearsal for this exact day. November 7th, 2025, is the day your timeline flips from waiting to winning, from surviving to soaring. It's not just astrology, it's divine architecture. Here's your call to action. On that day, spend at least 7 minutes in silence. Place your hand over your heart and say, I align with the timeline where everything works in my favor. Then, let go. Because once you do, the universe rushes in to meet you halfway. You're no longer the seeker, you're the signal. And from this moment on, the world responds to your light. If you feel this activation in your soul, type in the comments, I claim my destiny on November 7th. Stay tuned until the end of this month because your miracle window has only just begun. The fire that made you will now guide you. And every choice you make from this point forward is rewriting the future of your entire lineage. This was your prophecy, Aries. November 7th, 2025. The day the universe finally says, it's your turn.